Hello, water signs. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see where we go. I am Jen from Etheric Restoration. You can find me at ethericrestoration.com or right here on my YouTube channel. I have also linked in the description box the links to my other social media channels. I would love to see you in all places and spaces. If any part of this reading resonates with you today, please consider hitting the subscribe button. You'll be notified whenever I post new videos. As always, a like, a comment, a share within your community is much appreciated as I grow my channel. All that glitters. Observer. Thinker, why? Flexible. They are actually telling me to keep going with the Oracle deck, so we will. Deep knowing. Exchanging gifts. Soulmates. Fork in the road. We're gonna stop there. Whatevs. All right, so let's see what we have going on here. Okay. All right, so a lot of us are in a season of life where things are changing. We're moving through life at a faster rate, it feels like, while at the same time it also feels like we're standing still. And when these things happen, when it feels that's very conflicting energy, that's polarizing energy there, a lot of times we're going to notice things, we're going to observe things about our place of space, like how we take up space in this world, all the things. We're going to notice that it's changing. You're going to find that your why is changing. And this could be your why of doing life. This could be your why of, whatever business or job you have. Whatever that looks like for you, things are adjusting, and you need to be cognizant of that adjustment. You need to know what your new why is. And it might not even be that it's all the way new. Sometimes we just have to revisit what our why is and revisit what our desires are on the other side of that why. And observing how we feel emotionally while we go through the process of redefining our why is crucial. Maintaining that flexibility and allowing your intuition to speak loudly will guide you through this period where you're at the fork in the road. This fork in the road is here because your why is changing. When this fork in the road appears, understand that no matter which way you choose to go, there is no wrong answer. The journey might be different, but the end game is the same. All these roads lead to the same spot. It's literally just different experiences you're going to meet and greet along the way. Your path doesn't have to be the same all the time. And as your why changes, you're going to come to a new fork in the road, or the fork in the road causes you to revisit your why. They're interchangeable here. It doesn't matter which one happens first, but they're both happening for a reason, and they happen together. So as we come through that, know that your intuition is guiding you through this process. The best plan of attack here is truly to remain flexible and allow whatever needs to come forward. And sometimes what comes forward is that you can't trust the people that are around you. Sometimes these folks are not who we think they are. And as our why changes, sometimes our morals and values change. Sometimes what we hold of great importance changes. And that's when things get a little funky within relationships. That's when we start noticing you aren't who you said you were. Or, I gave you more credit than you deserved. You were telling me who you were, but I saw who the highest version of you could be. Whatever that looks like for you, recognize that your intuition is trying to tell you who, what, when, where, why that is no longer meant for you, so that way you can release it. Now, we do have the soulmate energy coming forward here, and the soulmate energy right now, this just says to me, you are finding people on your path who truly resonate with the new version of you. This does not mean romantic love. Typically in this spread, it would not mean romantic love. Now, if you have a new love interest coming in, feel free to consider this, your confirmation that yes, your new love is coming in. However, with the spread like this more says to me, you are going to find people that are meant to be in your life while on your new path. You picked a different direction at the fork in the road. You are going to meet new people, and these people are integral in your path forward at this point. And as they come forward, you guys are going to have a blend. You guys are going to have an even exchange of give and take, and that helps you move through some of these life lessons and remain flexible as you're going forward. This is, nope, they still don't want me to use tarot. This is really just about moving through this next cycle of life. Change in the wind. Well, just said it. Between both worlds. TikTok. Unfinished symphony. So whenever we come across the change in the wind, recognizing that when you change the direction, there is a change in the wind. So you are starting a new life cycle, and that is leading you in a different direction. So right now you're living in the in-between. You haven't firmly decided what your new why is. You're still observing your emotions, observing the people around you, allowing your intuition to speak to you, but you are in the in-between. And so in a moment, you're going to realize, no, it's time to get going again. It's time to get going. This was an intentional pause. This up here, this is an intentional pause, okay? And so in a minute, it's going to be like, okay, bitch, game on. Let's go. And that's when you're going to recognize that there are things in your life that just are unfinished business. And at that point, those things, those people, places, and things, it's time to let them go. It's time to release them. Your intuition is actually speaking really loudly and letting you know, like, hey, we're going to fill the space. We're going to fill the void with goodness, but you have to be willing to release these things, people, places, things, work, love, life, from your experience. This is an energy of releasing and allowing the next cycle to come forward. And with that cycle comes brand new stuff, brand new goodness, heart-opening experiences, heart-opening people, and a deeper connection to yourself, a deeper knowing. And that knowing comes from trusting in the love and in the guidance that's coming forward from other people, allowing the exchange of gifts to occur, so that way you're still balanced and blended in your energy. You might have some unfinished business and there might be change, but change doesn't have to hurt. It doesn't have to be hard. You just have to get through it. You have to remain flexible. Easy breezy, fastest reading of the week, I've got to tell you, but quite frankly, I don't even want to elaborate here. Like, we are just in a period of transition, and you are safe to choose which way you go, because again, you're still going to get to the same end game. Your life experience is just going to be a little different on the way there. That's what I got. If this reading resonated with you, I would love a like, a comment, a subscribe. It would be fantastic as I work to grow my YouTube channel. As always, it's been a pleasure. I will see you guys here tomorrow for the individual zodiac sign reading, and then back again next week for the general collective read on Monday, and then you guys on Friday. See ya.